Well, that wasn't what I was going for. There it went, by golly. That was weird. 16 years of Lord of the Rings Online. That is fantabulous. And I've got game audio. And I'm in my own voice chat. It's all coming together, boys and girls. Hi, everybody. It's Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to another riveting edition of Adventures After Dark. I'm your host. I'm Big Ed Mustafa. I'm excited to be here. I've had another grueling week at work. I am glad for the weekend to be here. I'm going to have a grueling weekend, but that's okay. At least it's different from a grueling work week. And I am very excited to be here with y'all tonight playing Lord of the Rings Online. We're celebrating the fantabulous 16th anniversary of the game launching back in 2007. I've been playing it since before the retail launch. I was a beta player. And am delighted and amazed that the game is continuing on strong. Bacchus checking in. He says, Ed, how are you doing? I've got the hiccups. That's how I'm doing. I probably need to burp. Fortunately, my Coke Zero is nearby. And unlike my nephew, excuse me, I was just going to say I'll try to mute my belches, and then that happened. So there you go. You never know. I try to stay classy. Antler checking in. Hello, Antler. I had fun playing Jasco last week. I was going to keep it rolling. Let's do some burglaring on Crick Hollow. If you want to join me, Bacchus, be great to have you. Hello, Zinger. There we go. Hi, Bacchus. I have 4 flavors in the snack bowl tonight. Parmesan Cheez-Its. I've got sharp cheddar Cheez-Its. I've got smokehouse almonds, and I've got roasted salted almonds. All in one magical little bowl of deliciousness. There's an almond. So I am at King's Crossing in Evendom. This is where I left off last week. Oh, we're just having some casual fun tonight. You don't have to rush. That's weird. I have a dialog box open, and I'm not sure why it's on my screen. Oh, good heavens, I'm overflowing with loot. That's why. I was also wondering why I didn't get those quests, because I'm an idiot. Sell some stuff. We still love you. Don't worry. I appreciate that. Something, friend? Brigand's Cruel Blade, yes please. Why am I not equipping that? Should fix that immediately. And I can probably sell my old armor. Okay. So...
there's a few task items there that you probably don't need.
there's no such thing as task items that you don't need. That's just crazy talk.
That would be King's Cross. King's Cross. Close, but no cigar.
What can I do for you? Stay a moment. How can I be of service? Would you do something for me?
How may I help you today?
Ah, it appears that you got a bit ahead of me.
Just a bit. Toffee Swirl says, Happy Friday. Exactly. Antler says, it's been a while since I've seen Harry Potter.
Don't sell those.
What am I not selling?
The
Sashes?
Tomb Raider sashes, yeah.
But if I don't max out my rep by using the sashes, I can turn in more task items.
Well, you're using them, not selling them, which is this is good.
Okay.
It looked like you were contemplating clicking sell.
No. Did somebody level up?
This Abysmia person, whoever that is.
Okay.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Man, we're getting right into the inventory management right out of the gate tonight.
Should I get my fishing pole out ready so that we can start on the fishing next?
It's inevitable. But maybe we can get a quest or two done. Jeweler, prospector, cook. And let's see what the hobbits have for us. Oh, I love getting a decorated heritage ruin when I'm like level 32. Thank you.
So they'd stop putting those on the loot table for them.
Apparently not.
Oh,
Or
you
I'm
can
just
send it
extra
along
lucky.
We do have our level 50 characters.
Yeah.
Yep, Warsteinek should be able to use that.
Okay, what do you have for quests that you need to do?
Everything that you've already done. So I think I'll just follow along behind you and pick up what I can when I can.
No, I was going to say you can lead, and I'll just help you run what we're running. That's the
Well,
wrong way.
everything I've got is down here to the southeast by the look of
Okay.
it. Okay, let's untrack that, untrack that.
The shy guy checking in. Hello, the shy guy.
Right, defeat sandlurkers. Here's one of them. Need to search these piles of rubble. How much further past here did you go?
I did the set of quests that you have, and then just picked up the next ones. I didn't do much after last week.
Cool.
Should have some rubble to pick up here.
That's correct.
Okay. My Friday was good, the shy guy. I spent most of the morning at the hospital. Mrs. M had a little outpatient procedure to tune up her dialysis tube, known as a fistula, and everything was fine and went well. And then I went to work, and everything was fine and went well there.
Oh, glad to hear.
Well, other than the fact they scheduled back-to-back-to-back meetings. So when I got back to the office, I had to hop on a call with my boss, and that got over with just as the cafeteria was closing for lunch. So I didn't get to eat lunch today. That's a very rare thing.
Well, feel free to murder as many of those as you would like, but actually have finished.
Okay, I still need 2 more.
Really?
Yeah.
I got. Oh.
There's a second quest that follows that up. Remember, we can keep hunting the little ghosty things. So the fact that Mrs. M is doing well makes me happy. And I made up for missing lunch with a pretty good dinner, so that made me happy.
There is some gold here for you.
Oh, I also need sand crawlers. Or silk crawlers, rather.
Got one over here. You should be close enough.
Crawling with silk crawlers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks like I got credit for both. It's a happy thing. And that one. Okay, I'm good on silt crawlers if you are.
I need to kill the ones that are hiding under the...
Under the rocks.
Yeah.
What's lunch? One of those meals regular people eat? Yeah, you're usually still in your coffin when the rest of the world's having lunch, Singer. Don't worry about it. It's roughly the equivalent of your 4:30 a.m. meal, but with less human blood. At some point, you're going to need to swim across the river.
Yes, I've got a vague recollection of having done this before. There we go. Bundles of rope and driftwood and flywheels and the like.
Well, at least we got a chuckle out of Fair with that little exchange. Hello?
And apparently I need to murder a bunch of these guys.
Yep. In the face. I remember when there was a faster swim speed. I remember when Evandin was Everswim.
There's still a fair amount of swimming to be done here. Marked room. Does that... Ah, must have the quest.
Maybe we'll get warboats when we head to Umbar. Maybe.
It'll be interesting to see what the new expansion brings.
Or a war dinghy for the hobbits.
Definitely embarrassing.
Don't feel ashamed, Bacchus. Everybody poops themselves once in a while. Just the fact that you almost did it live on stream while being broadcast internationally just would have made it all the more special.
And entertaining and the like.
Plus, with everybody thinking you're Australian, you will have preserved your national dignity, too.
I'm quite happy to think it was an Australian that did that.
Exactly.
Right, I need more bundles of wood, more bundles of rod.
Smoyan says, Ed, 8 raiders have joined. Hi, everybody. It's okay, only like 30 people know. Shouting out Smoyan. If you have not followed Smoyan, do so. Check out Smoyan's Lotro streams. Show some love for your fellow Lotro players. Visit the channel. Subscribe. Spend lots of money. Put Smoyan into a higher tax bracket. You'll be glad you did. Oh, pretty good. Actually, we're just kind of getting kicked off. I was a few minutes late. And, yeah. We're just having a nice chill stream running through Evenden. Doing some landscape quests on some alts.
The map is sending me swimming down the river.
Are you supposed to be picking up, like,
rope and stuff.
coils of rope and, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got left is 4 coils of rope. There's one.
Defeat the creature beneath the lighthouse. Okay. What's this other one? Play anniversary celebration instances.
Yeah,
Everything else is ready to turn in.
We can do the fireworks one, which I'm not familiar with, that I can think of.
Well, Smoyan finally got to Moria. Congratulations. I hope you appreciate and enjoy your time in Moria. It's really a spectacular creation.
Everybody should play through Moria comprehensively at least once.
Well, it frustrates a lot of players.
Yes, it is frustrating. You spend a lot of time in there. I do get zone fatigue, but it is incredibly well done. And stories in there are good. It's very good content. It's the problem I have is what I like what they fixed with Gundabad. They changed things up a little bit. You don't just spend all your time underground.
It was always like that.
Yep.
I wonder if it was only 2 months for me the first time through. I'm sure it was much longer. The good news is by your third time through Moria, you'll pretty much have it down.
I'm missing one coil of rod. It says it's here somewhere, but I think it might be lying to me.
Reg 9K says, we're your 7th or 8th time, too. Yeah, stable masters are your friend.
Ah, found it.
He did not make it.
Right, I'm ready to go ahead then.
Me
Double
too.
check and done.
We ride for King's Crossing and for glory. Actually, one of the things I found, Smoian, is that you actually level faster later in the game. Noodle Fried says, good night. Good night, Noodle Fried.
Good then.
And for Middle Earth. First, you
That's
should
fine.
definitely try to
Yeah.
solo the Rift. It'll go super well. Yeah, the Rift is the ultimate solo content. Said nobody ever. Remember, Zinger, we're trying to only dole out good advice here.
Amusingly, my streams,
I-
email tells me you're a long way from where you are.
Yeah, I think so, Smoey. I'll let anybody in chat who wants to sound off and agree or disagree with that statement. But some of the slowest periods of the game for me were 30s and 40s. It just seems like you spend a lot of time traveling and running back and forth. But once you get into Moria and get out of Moria, I think the leveling pace picks up quite a bit. That's just my opinion, but you other longtime players agree, disagree? Think maybe in
You hit a
some
bit of a
circumstances.
Yeah, I think you hit a bit of a slump again. Around about 85, 75 to 85.
That's not a slump. That's called Eastern Rohan. It was designed to be that way. Oh, you were saying goodnight to Smoian. Ah, I'm still here. Okay. Antler thinks Rohan is more fun.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
Alright, I've handed everything in, and now it's sending me back. I think I need to go upstairs.
And how does that make you feel?
It's okay. Is he up the hill?
So I have a Steam account, and when I'm on the Steam account, I can't use stacks of things. For some reason, it's bugged.
Is that Linux or Steam?
I believe Steam, I was told. Tux Ramus, who of course also plays and streams Lotro from Linux, says that he can do it just fine. And the key's all mapped and stuff. It should work. It just doesn't.
Well, my versions of this that I run through Steam, I've never had the slightest problem using stacks.
Well, yeah, and my other account doesn't have that issue, which is also a Steam account. It's just a random bug that can occur. Donnie checking in. Hello, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie. I don't think I've won the lottery yet, Donnie, I'm afraid. Still working on
That's
it.
okay. I think Donnie just wants a computer so he can check out my OnlyFans page.
Well, there are perhaps worse reasons to want a computer.
Well, I can't think of one. That's got to be right down there.
Yeah, it's not very high from the bottom of the pile, but...
Oh, did you see my note in General Discord?
let me have a look.
I was missing Mrs. Mustafa so much I made mac and cheese and tuna for dinner the other night.
That did amuse me. I made tuna pasta a couple of times a week or two ago. It was very nice.
I'm trying to thin out the groceries so I have less to move. So right now, most of the protein in the house is either peanut butter or different types of canned fish. It's like, do I want to make pasta sardinia, mackerel patties, or tuna mac and cheese? So no meat left? What you figured I would be on tonight? Donnie, you're always around, buddy. No, I typically buy meat as I need it. And I ran out of Coke Zero and I was going to put in a grocery order. And I was like, you know what? I just want the Coke Zero. So I just ran into the store and bought a case of pop. Technically, I think they said they'd give me the keys to the new apartment yesterday, but I've been so busy with other stuff. I think I've got a deal worked out to sell Mrs. Mustafa's car. That's going to be at quite a tidy profit, and we'll use the money to pay off a couple of her credit cards. But it'll also be nice to not have the car payment or the car insurance. Plus her plates are due at the end of the month, and we won't have to pay that. That will fix all kinds of problems. Not to mention, with Mrs. Mustafa being a female Asian, the world will just be a safer place without her driving. It's a win for everybody.
How can I be of service? Greetings. Might I take a moment of your time? What do you need? What can I do for you? Would you do something for me?
Alright, I need to go search the storeroom.
Yeah, I missed one of those rooms. I just went and got that quickly on the hunter. I'll be there to hand in and pick up the follow one, and we can head back that way.
Alright.
Did you do the catapult quest, the second part?
No, I've got to go up and fix the catapult.
Okay, I did do that, so I'm a little ahead of you there.
Not if I swing by and go do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I found gold in them thar hills.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Let's spend it all in one go.
Okay.
Oh, I spent so much money yesterday. I had a moment of weakness.
Even
One of
weaker
those-
than
Oh,
your 7900 XTX moment?
About the same.
Ouch.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Pretty much the same. I went and bought a whole bunch of very expensive flights and stuff.
Oh. Well, I'd have a hard time arguing that that isn't money well spent.
Oh no, it's money well spent. It's it'll last me a while. Although I probably will spend more money on more flights than you, because I'm gonna want rudder pedals, maybe a throttle quadrant. Climb the peak of the Colossus. Okay, let me.
Oh, I need to turn in the stuff I picked up, apparently. That's annoying. How did I miss turning that in? Oh, he's down below. Okay. I'll try not to jump down to him, although I'm a burglar. That's a little too far for safe fall. If you're playing a burglar, you can prevent broken legs by using safe fall, but if the fall height is high enough to kill a character, it doesn't matter if you have safe fall on or not. You are still dead. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Safe fall. The problem with playing a burglar is after a while, it just bugs you that you don't have safe fall on all of your other characters. So if you fall off Minas Morgul, you still die. And just hope for fall injury immunity scroll. Now it's showing him up top. Was he up there and I missed him?
Which one? The catapult guy.
Yeah.
He's up the top of the hill over here.
I was up there and I didn't see him.
You've got to go a little ways.
I'm
Past
highly
where you
annoyed.
think you need to.
Well, I was at the catapult. Why is he not by the damn catapult?
He's just on the other side of the catapult. On the
Did not see him.
Colossus size.
Absolutely did not see him up there.
Well, then you
Not my
understand
first
right
rodeo.
next-
I'm not disappointed, Bacchus. I'm just angry. And a little disappointed.
And understandably so.
My gold deposit is now rich iron. Boo! We want gold. Was he literally just hiding behind... I swear to God he wasn't up here the last time I was up here. I did not see him.
What do you need?
It's really annoying.
Stay a moment.
Just a tiny bit, I'm sure. Right. There's a bunch of the
Scouts.
scouts that he wants you to kill down here.
Well, they're everywhere. Just have to go run around the hill.
Here's one. Two.
3.
Salamander for good measure. Another salamander for good measure.
I got my 4 scouts killed, plus 1 for good measure.
How can I be of service?
Lamar60 says, evening, been watching replays for a year, finally watching a live one. Well, howdy. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who checks out the stream replays on the Lotro channel on YouTube. For some reason, Easter weekend and last weekend, my replay count was up almost 50%. I had over 300 views on both of the last 2 streams. So I'm just glad folks get a chance to enjoy it. And
Some rich gold for you here.
glad you got a chance to pop by and say hello live, Lamar's. Plus, this gives you a chance to say hi to the world-famous Bacchus.
Good evening or morning, Lamars. Thank you for the shout out.
You are welcome.
Hopefully one of these days I will actually have electricity at a time when I would like to stream, so I can stream again.
What they say
Just
about
well,
sphincters and excuses, everybody's got one.
Mm-hmm. but mine is beautiful.
See what I did there, you guys, about keeping it classy?
You kind of kept it close. Right, there we go. 10 of 10. There's a sunken shipwreck here. Ah, there we go. It's off the...
That's just a hair north of the bandit encampment. So if you guys are wondering why I keep hitting Addle when it apparently doesn't do much of any good, there is a burglar class deed. See if we can find the deed log here. Mass confusion. Use Addle against an enemy. I've got to pull out the old man reading glasses for this. You have to use Addle 600 times. I'm at 285 of 600. So if you're playing a burglar, always be addling. So it takes a while to get that class deed done. In fact, if I'm fighting a boss, a lot of times I'll throw in a second addle. Let's read what addle does. Causes the enemy to fail skill attempts, and subsequent skill attempts will briefly take longer to execute.
Oh, so it's your interrupt skill.
It interrupts and causes a plus 25% to skill inductions.
You'll use that plenty over the course of leveling up a character. I apparently need to collect a shield, a sword, and a vase.
They're here. The vase is the one that's the most difficult to find.
I'm not finding any of them so far.
I can lead you to them.
Time-worn vase. Found that.
Got one? Okay, well, if you found the hard one, then the other two are pretty easy. I'll go stand by the shield, though.
Need to wait for it to respawn, because of course it's a timed... There we go.
Yeah, the shield should be right over here by where I'm standing somewhere.
Not seeing anything.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
Ah, there we go. In the corner here.
Okay, I knew I was close. I'll defeat this desperate tomb marauder in order to protect you.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. Really a gentleman.
I just feel like if you got horribly murdered, it would upset Donnie, so I figured I'd best do my part to save you.
It might do it that. I think Donnie is a little fond of me for some reason.
Gotta love this Midwest weather. High 80s, tornadoes, and snow all in a week. Yeah, it's something else. Hi, Ponton. Which part of flyover country do you live in, Lamars? Vanilla ice cream with fudge.
Ah, here we go. This is one of the fellows I needed.
Oh, 70 miles east of Sioux. Okay. Well, of course, the name, I kind of guessed it might have been Iowa. Hence the question. I'm an Omahan myself, not too far away. Just on the other side of the Missouri River.
Ah, there we go. Found the sword. Excuse me.
Got all your stuff?
I need... There we go. Can I grab everything? And let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and all ready to hand in. So let me head back and do that.
Yeah, Lamar's is talking about all the crazy weather we've had in our area the last week. I'm just trying to get that deal finished up on Mrs. M's car before it gets hailed on. It seems to happen inevitably every spring.
That would be a little inconvenient.
Well, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It would just be annoying. My luck, it'll start hailing just before they hand me the check. And here you go, right? Is that hail? No, it's not hail. Give me the check. Like Jack Bruce once saying, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
What can I do for you? Would you do something for me?
Oh, excuse me.
No yawning, that gets to be contagious.
How can I be of service?
Yeah, I really didn't sleep last night for some reason.
I've actually been sleeping better lately.
What can I do for you?
I set up very early this morning for me, playing a bit of Star Citizen. didn't go to sleep when I did go to bed.
I think there's an old saying, Reg, about luck is where hard work meets preparation.
Mm-hmm.
The view is fantastic, but you can see there's much yet to do. Now, this is a absolutely, utterly fantastic view of Evendon. This might be one of the best views in the game. In fact, we'll go ahead and close the user interface down just so we can take it all in.
Well, let me join you up there. Maybe take a screenshot or two.
Makes me queasy to be up here. I'll get out of your screenshot.
That's right. I don't mind if you're in there. It's evidence I'm with the famous big Edmund Mustafa.
Infamous.
Well, famous, infamous.
What do
They
you
both
need?
have famous in them.
Fair enough.
Right, and I need to head back across the river and search the storeroom, defeat the creature beneath the lighthouse, and search the ruins.
Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I finished all that. I am vectored to Tinendur.
Yes, that's right.
I'll just meet you over there when you're done.
Oh, should hopefully only be about 5 minutes.
That'll give me a good chance to get way ahead of you fishing-wise.
Beat the creature beneath the lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight a couple of these wolves. There's no Slayer dude for them. Oh, there is. Oh, Enmity of the Wolves is racial. I have a Hobbit deed. Oh, interesting, Reg. I did not realize that they had dressed that up at some point in the game. I thought it had always been that way. I played back in beta, but never really got out of Arid Lewin and Breland. So I didn't see Evendom until a few years after launch. I thought the Colossus had always been there. More, it wasn't a quest point, no view from the top.
Yeah, I've got a bad recollection of that rope being added. Actually, not that long ago.
It's been in the game at least 8 or 10 years.
Yeah, not that long ago in the context of the age of the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
What can I do for you?
it could well have been. Well, I remember it not being there and then being there, and let me think. That is a while back.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I started playing shortly after launch. Then I lost that account. This account is now heading on 13 years old. But I didn't play for a long time. Good 5 years.
All right. While I polish these adamants, I'm going to grab a fresh Coke Zero. Mary Rose Lurking says, hello, enjoy your Hobbit Berg, Big Ed. I always enjoy my Hobbit Bergs, Mary. Hope you had a good week, hon, and you're going to have an even better weekend. Anyway, I'll be right back with a Coke Zero. Bacchus, tell everybody an amusing story and keep them entertained.
None of the ones that come to mind are suitable for a Lotro stream. It's funny. Whenever you need to think of something amusing or funny, the only ones you can think of are wildly inappropriate. Funny, but inappropriate.
Well, I have a funny story that's inappropriate for Lotro stream, which means I can't wait to tell it, because I gotta be me. So, as I mentioned earlier, Mrs. M had a little procedure today, and they brought her over by van, and I met them at the hospital, and was there with her, and we get her signed in and registered at the desk, and as they're getting ready to wheel her back, she's like, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, well, we'll need to let the nurses know so we can take care of that right away. So Antler says there's no such thing as being classy. Sure there is. So we get back into the pre-op room in the procedure center, and I let the nurse know she needs to use the restroom. She's like, okay, well, that's good timing. We'll go ahead and take care of that. And so they go into the restroom, and I'm kind of laughing because one of the nurses comes walking in and grabs a pair of gloves, and then another nurse comes walking in and grabs a pair of gloves, and I can only imagine what's going on behind closed doors. And they wheel her back in, and she's basically pantless. Her pants are down around her ankles, and they prop her up in the bed. They get her out of the wheelchair and into bed, and I started laughing. I was like, wow, you two gals must really be good. I had to date her for weeks before I could get her in that kind of position. And they started laughing, and she was just shaking her head. Don't laugh at my husband's jokes. He's not funny.
Stay a moment.
Barachan's Camp, the Twilight
something for me?
Estates.
Alright, there we go. On the way back.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Talk to Aragorn and Rivendell. Calenglad has talked to Nether. I think Nether's just right over here, isn't he? Oh, we got a burglar trainer. He's got something for me. Burglar's friend. Talk to Palma Brownlock. Reg says, for a fun fact, the quests and the rope to the top of the King's Crossing were added in fall of 2011. Well, there you go. I said it had been at least 8 or 10 years. I was not wrong. It was a dozen years ago.
So that will have been when I created this account. Now. I'm sad that I can't find that original account that I played. I don't know if it was at launch, but it wasn't long after launch.
Yeah, Potton thought the same thing, that the giant statue was always there.
Oop. Server hamsters fell off the wheel.
Oh, man.
And badly.
That's a bummer.
Looks like he climbed back on and started running again.
Task item turn in. Heavy sheaths. Broken short bows. Heavy carapaces.
How can I be of service? Greetings. What do you need?
Right, I'm on my way up to Tinadir. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Very sharp claws. Sticky filth. Shimmering essences. I don't have enough shimmering essences for turn-in. Interesting.
How can I be of service? What can I do for you?
Yep. I forgot to start the task at hand. It's okay, it's not like I need it. So, if you accidentally start a task that you don't have enough items to turn in, you can just cancel it. And what's nice is it'll stay off of your list for 5 minutes while you're figuring out what you can turn in. Not a big deal, just has a 5-minute cooldown. It's actually helpful because now when I go back to the board, it's not there for me to accidentally click on again. So I'm not a smart man.
Greetings.
A little bit of lag
Greetings.
again.
Wonder why you're getting so much lag.
A little disconcerting.
Task limit reached. 7 of 7. Lotro points granted.
Congratulations.
Deed completed. The Busy Bee. That's always a good one. Although that means I can use my token and turn in yet another task item.
How can I be of service?
Okay, Barracan's camp, that's a breadcrumb.
Yeah, Barachan's camp vectors us towards Trollshaws, doesn't it?
Yeah, dangerous. Right, so there's only the one quest yet. Twilight Estates. Read the
Who does the
journal.
dude that Callan Glad points us to? Did you get that quest?
I think that might be your burglar class quest.
No, that was...
No, that's I'm too low level. I can't pick it up yet.
Okay. Dread a Penny is the burglar trainer I got that class quest from. And something is in my mailbox.
I need to hit 33, which is too far away. Then I can.
It is a magic number. We got from a friend. Gift for a homeowner. Gift for an adept. Gift for a master.
A little less convenient now that they put those in your mail.
Yeah, I would agree. Do we want to go fight elk?
By all means.
Oh, let me do a little inventory cleanup. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, don't really have the pack space right now, I guess.
How may I help?
I have eaten on camera, done task item turn-ins, I have crafted, and I've definitely done inventory management, although I don't have pack space to do fishing.
Well, once you've cleared a bit of bag space, we can do some fishing.
Alright, let's complete the 5 tenements.
Dockmaster while we're at it.
What do you need?
Can't use them. Ooh, I got a perch. Very first cast. Jealous? Thought so.
I got a rusty dagger.
I wish PVMP wasn't dead. Well,
Well, depends on which
fog
server
of
you're
war on the
It's-
maps.
It's quite active on some of the servers.
Yeah, I think Bloodborne was streaming out from the Ettenmoors. I know I caught him streaming it a couple weeks ago. Are you on Arkenstone Mint Jams? Not having any luck finding players? Ooh, speckled trout. Too funny playing another game and doing a fishing quest. I have Fishing Pro Sim World Tour and some other fishing games. I've streamed them on occasions past, but I always got the impression the only one enjoying it was me. I love the detail on that bobber. I know I talk about it all the time, but
It is quite impressive.
it really looks like a weathered old balsa wood float. You know, they could have just made a round ball that was red on bottom and white on top. Nobody would have thought twice about it. Somebody really put some detail into that. And I've gotten 2 more points of fishing so far. Remember, boys and girls, if you're not fishing Middle-earth, you're not truly exploring Middle-earth. Get out there and do your fishing. Alright, I'm mostly just catching garbage at this point. I'm ready to head out.
Do that. Let me reel in this last one.
Your mileage may vary. Don't feel like you need to pull away.
Well, I didn't catch anything that's edible, so...
Weird. Alright, let me do a little more crafting and clean up some more bag space. I thought there are some more quests over here too.
Certainly follow up. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Greetings.
This is a fairly decent set of class gear that you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, that's 48. I could buy it all. It's not a... It doesn't have set bonuses, but it's got some decent looking stats on it.
You'd be a fool not to buy it. What are we talking about?
The one vendor over here, Ken Yuion, sells jewelry and a set of armor.
I have 4 perch to fillet. That is fantastic.
Some level 36 weapons.
Any plans for the weekend, Bacchus? Doing anything fun?
Catching up on some sleep. No, other than that, not really.
Well, nothing wrong with that as long as you actually get it done.
I will do. I've got to go to the optometrist and pick up some glasses a little bit later in the day. Speaking of the fight, some stuff from earlier, I have a, excuse me, a bottle that I sent in for repair that I need to go and collect. Just need to sort out with the guy who's fixing it what time.
Will you stay a moment and learn of my
Excuse me, other
troubles?
than that, Yeah, not too sure. We'll have to see what happens.
Stay a moment.
Chat's gone quiet. We haven't talked enough about food, apparently.
Had quite a nice burger yesterday. Onion rings
Nice.
were a bit meh, but the burger was certainly not bad. Certainly for the price I paid for it.
I had quite a nice burger yesterday.
I might treat myself to a steak today. We'll see how I feel.
I did that earlier. I was going to go have chicken wings for dinner, and the place I went to was just, there were like 7 or 8 different groups waiting for tables. I was like, I actually had a table for just one. I could have probably gotten right in. But as busy as they were, I wasn't going to get waited on anytime soon. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go next door to this other place. And the other place, oddly enough, is a Mexican restaurant that has steaks and burgers. And they actually feature them over the Mexican food, which,
It's
like,
a bit strange.
well, it worked. They had a T-bone with grilled shrimp on top of it and beans and rice and chips and salsa, and everything was quite good. And it was shockingly affordable.
That's unfortunately one thing about here is Mexican food is not affordable. Or it's fairly expensive compared
Well,
to
is steak affordable?
it's not too bad.
It's really annoying to live in a state full of packing plants where the cows outnumber the people and to have beef prices be so high.
Just trying to think, we pay typically around about $10 for however much 300 grams is. And
I think 420 grams is a pound.
yeah,
So
That's
300
probably-
grams is about 3/4 of a pound of... That would be for ground beef, for steak, for filet mignon, for
Steak.
what?
no, that's restaurant prices for a steak. Sort of
Oh.
not expensive. Yeah.
No, that's not terrible.
You can pay a whole hell of a lot more if you wanted to, but
Oh, yeah. JPI TV rating. Hello, JPI TV. Welcome, Raiders.
did you pick up the quest that's on the ground, by the way?
Not yet. Grabbing it now.
Good.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Hopefully that went well. Oh, don't need to kill any more elk, apparently. This game is very nice. I like Lotro. I like Lotro too. It's the game's 16th anniversary this week. I think April 24th was the launch day. Okay, scraps are collected. I think the ivy's all cleared. Nope, 4 of 6. They always have special events. There's a special anniversary event going on right now. There's quests and anniversary prizes and all kinds of fun stuff going on. Where's our last ivy-covered wall? Oh, here it is. Around the outside. Farone checking in. Hello, Farone. How's it going?
Oh, there we go.
And this next area.
Status
Quest guide focus. Dan Varn is up the hill. Yep. Living the dream. Always. The potato weapon.
You may have picked up a quest item, by the way, a letter.
Yeah.
Quest to kill. Yeah.
Well, I don't have it in my inventory that I see.
Your overflow.
Burglars at Tham Varn.
Yeah, Thamvar.
Okay. I was already headed there. That's why I was like, "Where's Tham Varn?" Way ahead of you on that one.
Glad to hear it.
It's okay. Not angry. I'm just disappointed and angry.
And
There's another landscape one here too. We're looking for cracked vases. Yeah. Yep, we're in Evendom. We have climbed the Colossus at King's Crossing. Goofy old lady checking in. Hi, Goofy.
Hey, Goofy.
An antique face. Here's a chipped face back in the corner. And here's a crumbling seal. So there's actually 2 landscape quests to pick up here. New quest, Lords of the Land.
Whereabouts? I didn't see that.
In the middle of the water here.
Ah, there we go. Got it. Thank you.
This would be an excellent place to fish. Donnie says good night. Donnie, have a good night, buddy. We'll talk to you more this weekend. Get
Bye,
some
Donnie.
rest. You got a big day tomorrow. Donnie's playing baseball.
Ah. Hope that goes well. Good luck. Have fun.
Try not to take any line drives right into the beans.
That would be uncomfortable, I'm sure. Still looking for 1 seal.
There's one on the outside wall here where I'm at.
On the way.
Probably the one you need.
Seems quite likely.
I do not want to hear the name Donnie and the words ruptured testicle in the same sentence.
Oh.
That would be bad. Remember, we have to always be addling. At least 300 more times anyway.
How many can you do per day for the deed?
I don't know.
Probably
A
about
lot.
10. We're in combat from somewhere. Ah, there we go.
I would be surprised if it were less than 100. Bill Tripper's here if you're ready to kill him.
Of course. I don't have the quest yet, but
It's good practice for when you do have the quest.
yep. Speaking of blasters, I just completed one.
Nice. Okay, apparently I need 10 sashes.
Oh, there we go. I've got my 10.
Alright, I have 13 of them. Want to go back and turn in quests, or do you want to keep going on the Twilight Estates?
May as well keep going on the Twilight Estates.
Tam Ornan for the win. Talk to you tomorrow night, Ed. Okay, Donnie. Have fun at baseball tomorrow, buddy.
And bite your tongue.
Yeah, and don't bite your tongue. Sleep well, my little Elmo friend.
We went past where we need to be, by the way.
I don't think so. We're going to the camp with the Angmarim in it.
Twilight Estates. Read or Calwy's journal and Quaid Tham Ornan.
Yeah, I'm heading the right way.
Oh, you're right. There's something here, though. Oh, the treasure hunt. That's the one I'm looking at.
Oh, where you solved the riddle?
Yep.
Yeah, screw that quest. I hate that quest. That quest officially sucks.
This used to be where I'd farm up the reputation items for this area. Just do circuits around this this ruin.
Okay, well, I'm going to be trying to pick some pockets, so try not to kill everything too fast. Got to get my burglaring on.
Orders on the ground.
Okay, the commander, I'm going to pick his pocket and then murder him. Yep, unless he sees me. Boo! It's 0 for 2 on pickpocket attempts.
Oh, well, just reason to keep trying.
Exactly. Plus, I just enjoy murdering Angmarim.
Like walks. Anytime
Oh,
you
here's one.
Thing.
No! Picking pocket.
Oh, sorry, but I didn't realize you were going for that one.
Bad
There's one
Bacchus.
over there. Northwest corner.
Okay. It's weird they don't have a landscape quest here. There we go. I successfully burgled a handheld axe. Backed hand axe, it's called. It's worth 2 silver, 78 copper. I'm rich.
I seem to recall doing more here than we've done. Fairly sure there is another quest here. You want to go pick his pockets?
No, it's fine. Now my bags are full. Now we're just killing.
There we go.
There you go.
Light him on fire.
Shall we tag Ostfarad while we're up here?
By all means.
Alright. Next thing up in the Twilight Journal is going to be Tham Andalith. Is that the Goblin Camp?
Thing, maybe?
We ride for Ostfarad and for glory. Never have Bacchus with you when you're burgling.
Ah, there we go. Another quest item in your bags.
This is something we picked off the Angmarine.
Yep. But it brings us here.
Oh, I see reputation items. I don't know. What are we looking for? Commander's Satchel?
That is also there. Bring the satchel. No, there's a letter. Gives you Tham Andalith, defeat goblins and extinguish campfires.
Yeah, that's why I said is that the next one.
What do you need?
Okay.
And there's a wanted poster here.
Ooh, and Par Chopley wants us to hunt for
Stay and have some
boars. Might be the easiest quest in the whole game.
tea. How may I help you?
What did you
This
do?
log is full. What can I drop?
Whatever you do, don't get rid of No Place for Spoiled Pies. You have to complete that one.
I think I can ditch these Lone Lands quests.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. If we go back to the Lone Lands, it'll be to fight roving threats.
Maybe clear the deed log a bit. Excuse me. Ah, found another wanted poster. Oh, woe is me. And another wanted poster.
You are on a roll.
These guys would feel right at home at Oscar Ruth. Yet another wanted poster.
Would you do something for me?
I really just meant to ride in here and tag the stable master.
Let me see if I can just... No, I can't. You actually need to find all the posters and pick them up. I can't share them with you, unfortunately.
Oh, I know where they are. It's not a mystery.
Do you want to pick pockets?
No. Much like fishing, pickpocketing requires a little bit of Bag space. Ornamental blades. Gipio checking in. Hi, Gipio.
You're a jeweler on that too, man.
Yeah, I rolled for him. I don't really
Yeah,
need
I'll
rubies anymore, but I need them more than somebody who's not a jeweler. I know that.
Yep.
I thought I was missing a campfire. Yep, look at me go.
Picked up and dropped that neither you nor my hunter have picked up. Which is a little strange.
We done with the journal? Is this the last place?
Where is that? I've got so many quests here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Twilight Estates. Yeah, book 2, or Calway Tinnider.
Alright, do you have the port to Tinnider, or do we need to write it out?
We need to write it out, unfortunately.
That's not a big deal.
Yep, the hunter might... No, he hasn't leveled yet. I think he needs to hit 34 or 33 before you can pick up the quest.
Tired of your damned excuses, Bacchus. Get it done.
And I'm starting to pick up Mathams, so I need to go and get that quest done at some point so I can use them.
How can you not use them?
Oh, excuse me, you need to have done the introductory quests in the Shire.
Oh.
Life of a Bounder or... No, it's not the Bounder one, it's... You've got to talk to one of the Bounders, or the Bounder gives you the quest, and then the follow-on is you've got to head through to... what's that little town east of Mickeldelving? You've got to talk to the guy in the little town hall type of thing.
Bywater?
Yep, join the Bounders and the Founding Writ.
Greetings.
Agility shoes.
Fries are done.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And still can't pick up the portal quest, unfortunately, or quick travel.
It's alright.
Greetings. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Greetings.
Got a quest here for you that you didn't get. Let me see if I can share it.
Stores for the winter.
Got another one.
Oh, these are Ostfarad quests. That's why I didn't pick them up. Like I said, I wasn't planning on getting the quest, just tagging the stable master.
The Burning Island one is, I think, just here. Off to the... This is Salamander Island off to the west, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder who gave that to you. I was actually going to call it a night. I'm starting to turn into a pumpkin, and we've been going about 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's been a pretty good stream, so we can leave off here.
Sounds good.
Although I can turn in my Tomb Raider stashes.
Oh yeah, good point.
And really quick, since we're almost done, we'll find the solution to the riddle. So that'll just take a second. Worst quest ever.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Oh, there's the Burning Island quest. I just never clicked on the dude.
How can I be of service? What do you need?
Ooh, excuse me.
It's alright, that's why I was going to call it a stream. Alright, everybody, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Let's see who else is streaming Lotro. We can go raid, looking for El Galadwin. She's normally on this time of night, and a member of the Lotro stream team. And she's up and running. Our friend Doug Glendower is streaming Dungeons & Dragons online. You can certainly go say hi to Doug if you were so inclined. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stick around for the raid and say hi to El Galadwin.
Yeah, night everyone.
Have a
good one.
Yeah. Have a great weekend, like I said. Get out, do something fun. Say hi to some friends you haven't talked to in a while, and we'll be around tomorrow night on my channel and on Sunday for Shooty Boats. Come by and say hi. Take care, everybody.
Good night. Yes, I should be able to make shitty boats on Sunday.